Hey comic collectors, welcome to the Bronze Cave. I'm Christopher, aka the Bronze Age Nerd, and welcome to another top 5 list of comic books I'm not buying this week. Let's get right to it at number 5. This is Catwoman 41. This is the 1 in 25 variant by Sozumika, and this is just another great cover by Sozumika, but at the same time, each one of these covers that we've seen come out have kind of had diminishing returns. So even though that first one I think was amazing, that Catwoman 39 cover, I think it was really good. This one is okay. It's a good cover, but I think people think about any hot cover artist, think about Jenny Frison, think about you name it, basically any hot comic book artist for covers. If you start to see a lot of their work, it sort of can diminish the expectations of how good that cover is going to do on the market. Now, of course, there are exceptions. You know, J. Scott Campbell isn't going anywhere anytime soon. But then again, there are people that definitely criticize J. Scott Campbell for being kind of the same over and over and over again. So something to keep in mind, and that's why it lands on the list for me. All right, so let's talk Star Wars. I'm going to put a couple Star Wars books on the list this week. The first of which is Star Wars Shadow of the Empire which is the first full appearance basically of 4-LOM. I think it's actually supposed to be 4-LOM. I think he's one of the characters you actually say all the letters and numbers. Anyways, this character definitely appeared before. They appeared in cameo appearances depends on how you look at it, either Star Wars Super Special 16 or Star Wars 42. It's the same issue, just kind of depends on whether or not you consider one to be the first comic book or whatever. Anyways, it appeared there. They also had a cameo appearance later on, I think in Star Wars Shadow of the Empire 2, I want to say. So we've had some different appearances of this character. If you're wondering why it's on the list, basically this character is rumored to appear on Obi-Wan, the new show. So here's the thing. Cad Bane. Remember how cool Cad Bane was? Remember how well his books did? Remember where they're at now? I think that this character, if he appears in Obi-Wan, it's going to be kind of a one and done kind of thing. So this book will probably continue to go up a little bit. People will continue to be hunting it. Even look at like Black Chrysanthemum, who has a little bit more legs on his books because he's not dead. He's probably likely to come back again. But also that's like a really cool Wookiee character. 4-LOM, 4-LOM, however you're supposed to say it, is a character that's always just kind of been that extra, 4-LOM and Zuckuss, they're kind of the lower tier bounty hunters for a lot of people. And a lot of people love them, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think that they're going to command the same kind of price that like even a Black Chrysanthemum would, or especially not like a Boba Fett or anything like that. So I think if you had this book, hey, cool, maybe consider selling it if you're not too attached to it. Otherwise, I'm not going to buy it. Okay, the next one, this pains me to put it on this list. I'm talking specifically for speculation purposes. The JLA Avengers Heroes Initiative trade paperback. Prices are insane. Most of the proceeds are going towards a good cause if you bought it firsthand, not from a secondhand dealer. Some secondhand dealers are even saying that they're going to donate some of the proceeds to a good cause. So if that's the case, completely disregard what I'm saying about this book. But just for the speculative purposes, I think there's people out there going like, I should pick that up and hold on to it. Long term, I don't see this book holding those prices. I just don't see it personally. Maybe I'll be completely wrong, but it's just not something I see happening. If you're buying this book just to spec on it, not to support the cause, not because you love George Perez, not because you love everything about this book, I'd really steer clear of this one this week. Okay, baby, hit me one more time with that Star Wars anti-spec. How about Star Wars 16? This is the first appearance of the Hunter Valance, who is rumored to be coming back as Darth Vader's kind of secret weapon assassin. We've seen that kind of stuff happen before, both canon and legends at this point. And that's in solicitations coming out from Marvel. I'm sure it's going to happen, but with this book selling at about $25 right now, I don't see a whole lot of ceiling for this book that we have left to achieve. So that's why I'm going to recommend not buying it this week, and that's why I'm not going to be picking it up this week too. All right, the final book on this list, how about Miss Marvel number 5? That's right, this is the shot from the end of the trailer that basically is a translation from the cover of Miss Marvel number 5. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually am one of the few people, there's a small minority of us that liked the Miss Marvel trailer for a very specific set of reasons. I think I'm going to watch it with my daughter. I think it's going to be a fun show. At that same time, a lot of people do not like that trailer. I think the show is probably going to outperform expectations a little bit, but even with that said, what are we looking at here with this book? Like, why is it going for, I think I saw it going for, let me double check. I think it was around 50 bucks, 75 bucks even. It's an iconic shot reproduction, but nothing key. So I don't know. I mean, I just don't see this maintaining its value at all. I think even by the time the show comes out, I bet you this will drop. That's my expectation anyway. So I'm definitely not buying this book this week. And, you know, just up to you whether or not you think you should. If you think you should buy this book this week, I really want to hear about it in the comments down below. Hey, thanks for following along with my list. I'm really curious what you guys think about all these books. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I do have some fantastic links in the description down below that can save you guys some money on different things like cleaning and pressing services, comic book stores, comic book supplies. So definitely go check those links out if you want to save some money and help support the channel. If you want to become a channel member, that's also an option as well. And there's some fun perks around that too. Thanks so much for watching this video. And I want to remind you, as always, read comics every day.